Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here and welcome to a brand new video. I thought today I would do a little spend the morning with us kind of video, just to get me back into my normal schedule. I just wanted to say thank you so much for everybody that supported me, that messaged me, that watched my videos, that shared them during Vloon. It was definitely a struggle, like I said, towards the end, especially with that heat wave, but I'm so glad that I managed to vlog the majority of the days and at least get a video up most days. It was just towards the end when it tailed off that little bit, so apologies about that. And yeah, I'm excited to be back to my normal schedule. A couple of housekeeping things. I think you're on the wonk. I'm not entirely sure if it's you that's on the wonk or that my floor's that bad. Which, if you've seen my flat tour, you will know that the floor is really bad in here. So apologies if I look a bit funny on your screen. And secondly, if there's a lot of banging and things like that, apologies. The people in the shop down below have just arrived, so they're going to be putting stuff in their bin, which is right under our flat, which is annoying. But yeah, anyway, let's get on to today's video. So Nelly is just quite happy with the TV on in the background for company and playing with her toys. I've got morning brain fog, so I thought I would spend this time quickly while she's happy to get ready. So yeah, that is what I'm gonna do. Kettle's just on to boil. I really shouldn't multitask, I'm not very good at it, am I? Just getting out everything that I need. Right, first things first, I'm going to go in with the Vaseline Aloe Soothe Continuous Spray Body Lotion. I love this, but I swear it's not got as much in it as it used to. Unless I maybe used to get a bigger one, but I don't think so. But it doesn't feel like it lasts as long as it used to. And then on my tummy, I'm just going to go in with the Nivea Anti-Stretch Marks and Dark Spots Cream. I did mention this in a haul and I said I would let you know towards the end of Vloon, but I'll let you into a secret. I forgot to apply it a lot of the time. I had too much going on and forgot about me, as is mum life. So yeah, I'm still testing it out, but I do quite like it. It's nice. I wouldn't say it necessarily so far reduces it any more than just applying a moisturiser does every day. But who knows, I might change my thoughts on that. And then I'm just gonna go in on my face with the very popular Garnier Micellar Water. This is just the basic one. Still haven't managed to track down the rose one in an actual shop, and I'm trying not to order stuff online where possible for me, because otherwise I go down a little bit of a tangent and yeah, I end up spending a fortune, which I haven't got right now. Moisturiser wise, of course, it's the Clinique Moisture Surge. I don't like using anything else, and I've started going back to my crystal roller as well, just for a little massage on the face. And if you're wondering what my nail polish is, because I painted my nails yesterday, it is the Rimmel London Super Gel in Cocktail Passion with step 2 over the top to make it last longer, and meaning I don't have to go and get gel nails done. So anyway, I'm going to get cracking and I'm going to get dressed, and I'll see you in a minute.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today, and I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. sunshine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke, and I will try to fix what has been broken, and take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken, and I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade, feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sunshine in the day.
Now, it's been a little while since I did any sort of book chat, and that's mainly because I just don't get as much chance to read, or it's not that I don't get as much chance to read, but I don't prioritise reading. I think if I prioritised reading a little bit more and read just before bed, I probably would sleep better, to be fair, but never mind. At the minute, it's just not happening. But I was reading Harry Boland's The Girl from Cotton Lane, which I have to say, I think I've had this book since I was a teenager, and the sheer size of it kept putting me off reading it, but actually it was really, really good. Really enjoyed it. It's spread out over about 30-40 years, so yeah, it was a really enjoyable read, so highly recommend that one. But what I am excited to be starting today is the Emmerdale series by Pamela Bell. If you remember, a few months ago I read the Coronation Street series, and I really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, I'm going to start on the Emmerdale one. Funny enough, the first one is a Christmas book. I mean, what better way to start a series than at Christmas? And it just says, war has been declared, but the family feud show no sign of ending in Britain's favourite village. So yeah, I can't wait. It says on the back, it's 1914 and Maggie Sugden is running Emmerdale Farm. The Great War casts a shadow over Britain, but can Maggie make Christmas one for the families of Emmerdale will never forget? So yeah, I'm super excited to get started on this. When I get the chance, hopefully Nelly will nap for a little bit and I can just read a chapter or two to start. I ordered these off of eBay, but they're actually in really good nick, to be fair, and yeah, I will probably sell them on my eBay even once I've finished and once Mum's read it as well, because she really enjoyed the Coronation Street series. Got a horrible tickle in my throat today. As I say, I ordered them on eBay, and typically I got them sent to Mum's address because the postman can never find our address, and typically one of them arrived the day after we left, which is so annoying, but I will hopefully get it soon. I'm hoping to go down maybe next weekend for a day or something, so I can pick it up then. But it's not too bad because the one that's arrived is the third book, so I don't think I'm going to read 2 books in a week. So I don't think I've got any fear of running out of something to read by then. I'm one of those really fussy people that if I start a series, I've got to read the whole way through. I can't dip in and out to other books. Like some people are able to start this book, get part way through, and then start another book in a different genre, and can read either or both. I can't do that. If I'm committed to a book, I'm committed to a book in a similar way that if it's a series, I have to have the whole series before I can start. So I've got this series, and then I'm going to go on from there to read a ration book series, which seemed to have so many books when I was like ordering them to come through. There's so many in the series. So I'm super excited because I think it's going to be like the Shipyard Girls series that I absolutely adored, and the Burracombe series that I really liked as well, both of which I've written blog posts, so I'll try my best to remember to link those blog posts down below. If I fail to do so, then my blog is always linked down below, but it's the Kelly Diane report, and I would love for you to go and check it out. I've been writing lots of posts recently, and I'm really proud of the posts that I'm putting out, so yeah, I would love for you to go and take a read. But anyway, right now I'm gonna go in and give Nelly her bottle, have my breakfast, watch a bit of YouTube with her. I say with her, she likes, we watch Narrowboat Life Unlocked on YouTube, and yeah, she loves it. She just loves anything with nature. She is such a nature girl, so I just put that on in the background, and yeah, we love it.
Remember it from last year. One of the good things about having a baby in autumn time is everything that fits me in pregnancy last year fits me again this year. It's the hottest day of the year to be this time of year, because I'm trying to do my head spin.
Trees aren't green, the ocean is grey, sky is a vague blue, come my way. My room is a mess, it could use a hand. My favorite TV shows are capturing. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Where did it go? The feeling of thirst, desire to be a rock in my heels. I'm numb as a poison, flows in my veins. Guess I got used to avoiding the pain. I know must get it right, must get back in the fight. This can't be a surprise. I think I let it slide. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know I can't make it through. Every night is the same. I keep running fast, left and right, wondering where my head's gone now. I'm sleepwalking through all of my problems. I know all of my problems. I know. Maybe I need a break. Maybe that's why I fade into this bitter taste. I think I'll let it be. What's it like to be the one that he turns to when he's out of answers? What's it like to be the one that he comes to when he wants to dance? And I wonder what's that like?
Well, you might be able to also excuse all the washing hanging everywhere. It looks like a Chinese laundry, but I have nowhere else to hang the bed in. But you might have noticed that I've been able to get some work done, and that is because Nelly went straight down for her nap, which was so good. Bless her, she was really tired by this point. She's been down for about half an hour now, so I will soon find out if she's going to wake up or if she's going to have a nice extended nap. I've just made myself a cuppa, which you would have seen, and I've just cleaned the kitchen a little bit, just tidied it up. I've cleaned the bathroom. I've put some Sephora. One sec, Sean's finished. Apologies about that. I have come to the conclusion that if I put Sean on, which is you and the sheep for anyone that doesn't know, then I can get a little bit more sleep out of her, because she doesn't hear what is going on down in the shops below. So yeah, I'm trying to get her to have a longish nap now because Ash's family are coming over tonight, so I kind of want to push her bedtime. This sounds really counterintuitive, but I want to push her bedtime half an hour later so that they get a good amount of time to like see her, play with her, cuddle her, etc. And then I haven't got the faff of like trying to get her ready for bed whilst people are here, if that makes sense. And at the same time, I don't want them to feel like we're kicking them out. So I feel like if she has a longish nap now, then her second nap will be later in the afternoon. That's what I'm hoping anyway. It could all fall apart, but yeah, fingers crossed it works what I was planning on doing. So yeah, I've cleaned the bathroom. I've put some Soflora in the bathroom sink and in the bottom of the bath as well, just to kind of give it a little disinfect. I have to be really, really careful what I use in the bath because obviously Nelly is now in the big girl bath. This tickle is really annoying me. I don't even know where I've got it from. I just like woke up with it. It's one of those horrible tickly coughs that feels like you've got like a hair down the back of your throat. Horrible. So yeah, I should really be going on the computer, but I think what I'm going to do is read a little bit of my book. I've read one chapter so far, and it's alright so far. There's a few names that I recognise. I have also set up the next like activity station for Nelly, which I'll show you. So I've got the bells, I've got one of the sensory scarves, I've got the monkey, which my dad bought Nelly, well, my mum and dad, but it was dad that chose that one. Mum chose a different one. Bought that for Nelly when we went to Monkey World for my birthday. It's a hand puppet as well, which I'll explain about in a minute. Some bubbles, where am I looking? Over here, some little bubbles, and then, oh, it's going to focus on my hand, her favourite toy of the moment, which is a set of like plastic keys. So yeah, I've set that all out on the mat because I'm going to try and do some more baby sensory. We're still using the Sophie Pickles channel for that. We are now progressed to week 2. I like to do it like a few times and really like get to know the songs and get to know what's happening and things like that, and then I've progressed on to the next one so that I can do that, and then in between, like when there's chatter going on or just any time during the day, I can do like some of the stuff from week 1 with her without having to sit and do the video, if that makes sense. But yeah, they're only about like 15 minutes long. If you take out all the chatter, they're not very long at all, but something that's free and just gives us a little bit of like bonding time, I guess you could say, because Nelly enjoys it and I like seeing her happy. I won't say I enjoy it in the sense of enjoy watching the videos, you know, but anything that makes Nelly happy is good for me. So yes, I'm gonna do that, and then hopefully she will have a bottle, maybe read a book together. Obviously I'll read to her, but she's now like at that age where she'll, oh, I nearly dropped her. She's now at that age where she'll like sit and hold the book and look at the pictures, which is so sweet. She was doing it yesterday and it was so cute, but at the same time I just couldn't turn the pages because she would not let me turn the pages, but she kept looking at me as if to say, well, where's the rest of the story, Mum? I'm like, your hands are in the way. But yeah, so maybe do that, then she can go in her play jib for a little bit, have a bit of a kick around, and then before I know it, it'll be another nap time. So, and before I know that, Ash will be home. And I think that's the thing, like where I'm sharing this morning, I don't want to say morning routine because it's not a routine, but this morning like vlog kind of thing, I think it's really hard because it's very samey. Like if you've watched my videos from June where I was uploading like lots of vlogs and stuff, you'll see that my days are quite samey. Like, you know, there's no denying that. And yeah, it's like a pattern of having a list of stuff that I want to get done for me, having a list of stuff that needs to get done for the house or flat, whatever you want to call it, and then the main thing being entertaining looking after, feeding and changing Nelly. And obviously Nelly takes priority, so my vlogs basically are a case of me entertaining Nelly, getting her fed. Obviously I'm not going to feature changing her etc on vlogs, like that doesn't need to be on the internet in any way, shape or form. But doing that, and then when I get like 2 minutes, fitting something in from the other lists, namely usually the household list, and then my one just kind of gets written and then never done, hence why it took me like 3 weeks to paint my nails. But yeah, so that is kind of where I'm at really, and I don't really know quite where to take this channel. I'm going to do a couple of sit down videos. I've got a Primark haul coming your way very soon. I've also got a Q&A that I still need to film. I've got the questions, so I was meant to do the Q&A in June, and I still haven't filmed it. I might film it tomorrow maybe if I get a chance. But yeah, so I'm going to do a couple sit down videos. My vlogs did quite well during Vloon, but I don't want to become so like samey because there's not all that much different each day, if that makes sense. I thought I might do some more grocery haul type videos, and maybe like a meals of the week kind of video, bits and bobs like that. And what else was the other thing I was thinking of? Oh, and maybe doing vlogs but in the style of a weekly vlog, if that's something that you'd be interested in. Not every week, but just occasionally, instead of doing a daily vlog, doing snippets of my week kind of thing, which I'm going to do anyway coming up, because obviously in a few weeks time it is Ria, and I kind of want to capture Nellie's first Ria. Yeah, like I really want to capture the like behind the scenes, and I think Ria is such an amazing show. Very, very pricey, don't get me wrong. It's like 70 something pound a ticket, so by the time you're doing like more than one day, it adds up. Obviously we're camping on top of that as well, but to be fair, the campsite is really reasonable. And yeah, it you know, it is an expensive day, although kids do go free, which I'm so glad about. Unlike Tank Fest that we went to at the weekend, who charged me, granted it was only £1, but they charged me for an entrance fee for Nelly. Like what? Like, she slept for like literally, we got there at about 9:30 I think it was, by the time we actually got in through like the ticket queue and everything. And she was awake for that bit, although she was crying because she was hungry. So me and Mum took her straight round to the, I suppose you'd call it like an amphitheatre type thing, you know. It's a half circular, you sit on the grass, nothing special, looking down at the arena. So me and Mum went straight there whilst Dad and Ash had a look around, and I fed Nelly. She played on like the mat for maybe half an hour. It was absolutely tipping it down on and off, so that was also one of the reasons why I ended up not vlogging any of it, because I thought I can't be trying to keep Nelly dry, trying to keep me and the stuff dry whilst vlogging as well. It wasn't going to happen, something had to give. But by about 10:30, 11 o'clock, Nelly had fallen asleep. First of all in my arms, and then we transferred her to the pushchair and she was absolutely fine. She'd watched literally like the opening ceremony bit of the tanks and was quite interested in them. Then she fell asleep for like 2 hours. She woke up for about an hour, if that, had a bottle, bum changed, watched a little bit more of the tanks, fell asleep until the end of the show. Like literally. And then all we did after the end of the show, apart from the fact she did the biggest punami go in, I swear, I had to change her on the grass. Just funny enough, as the new director of the Tank Museum came up to ask us if we'd enjoyed the show, and there's me with like this child that's covered in shit. So yeah, I did that, literally then went in through one of the museum doors to get round to the shop, because it was easier to get in through the back of the shop than the front of the shop because of the people, to go and pick up a couple of bits that I wanted in the shop. Mum bought Nellie a tank, and I did owe her the money, but she told me not to worry about it. I got 2 pin badges, and we got the fridge magnet that we always get for Nellie when we do anything. But yeah, that was it. And then we went back to the car, and I still had to pay for Nellie. She didn't blooming see most of it. But never mind, rant over. Because it was a really good day, but I just begrudge the fact that I had to pay an entrance fee for a baby. You know? Is that just me? It's the only show as well. That's the annoying thing. It's the only show this year, out of all the shows I've done, it's the only show that has charged me an entrance fee for a 5-month-old. Anyway, enough of that. I am going to read my book for a bit. But yeah, as I was saying before my slight little ramble, if there's any videos that you do want to see, or if there's videos I've mentioned that you think are a good idea or a bad idea even, then let me know. I do also want to try and do a cleaning motivation video at some point, but right now trying to juggle that, it's just not been possible. If I can film one on one of the weekends, then maybe I will. But yeah, other than that, it will be a real weekly vlog very soon. I might even have to split it down into a couple of vlogs. I don't know. I say that, and then I'll probably film about 2 clips. That'll be it. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna read my book now. I can't believe she's still asleep. It's coming up like ages now. But I have sold a couple of things on eBay, so I'm just gonna take the opportunity while she's still sleeping to package them up, and then maybe go back to my book if I get a chance. But yeah, I can't believe it. I've literally read 4 chapters of my book. There's me saying, oh, I won't read 2 books in a week. I might. Tickling your feet. Can you see yourself? Round and round the garden like a teddy bear. 1 step, 2 steps, tickle you under there. Mwah. 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 And down. Up. And down. Whee! And then we go in, and you'll probably fart. And straight in. And in. And straight in. Can you see yourself? My sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are grey. And just like that, it's lunchtime. I'm going to make myself a sandwich and watch a little bit of YouTube. I'm just filling my water up. But yeah, so that brings me to the end of the morning, to be honest. And like I say, it's mainly just making sure Nellie's alright, to be fair. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching this little morning vlog with us, and yeah, nothing else to say. Please remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed it though, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye bye.